Crispell? How did you get in here? Don't tell me you managed to disable all the generators.
Ardo, we need to talk.
The time for that is long past, I'm afraid. And... JKR, is that you?
It is.
What are you doing here?
That is a question I have asked myself often over the millennia. Now, however, is not the time to discuss it. You must listen to Crispell, Ardo. She does not wish to cause any more harm to you.
There is nothing to discuss. The resurrection of my people is at hand. Now, however, it is being delayed by you lot. I generally prefer not to get my hands dirty with this sort of thing, but it appears I'll have to make an exception. No. Is this really how it ends?
Matthias, Ardo, please, listen to me. You want to save the Rena. I do too. I just don't want to sacrifice this whole world to do it.
There is no other way. When we make the jump, that world will merge into this one and override it.
You once sent me back in time to stop the Empress, and I merged with the Crisbell of that timeline.
Exactly. Just as I intended.
But when the Empress went back in time, she didn't merge. She survived as a separate being. It created two of us, two Crisbells.
Obviously. She jumped too far back to succeed. The differences between you two over such a long period were far too significant.
But you're trying to move an entire world over 3,000 years through time. How can you think it's still going to merge?
Things are different on a planetary scale. With an object this large, there's a much greater range before the desynchronization would cause an issue.
So, if what you're saying is true, if we move the whole Rena civilization far enough into the future, instead of it overriding the existing planet, it would create a new one?
Theoretically, perhaps. As I said, though, at that scale, the difference in time would have to be enormous. We can barely control the amount of time energy that's required already. At that scale.
What if you had the most powerful time mage in history helping you control that power?
You expect me to trust my mortal enemy with the fate of my people?
No! Forget who we were. Forget the different versions of her, of me, of yourself. Who we are now. You and I. All the time we spent together. The joy. It wasn't fake, Matthias, or Ardo, or whatever name you want to go by now. Our friendship was real. I am not your enemy. How could I be? You want proof that humans and Rena can coexist? We're the proof. We've done so much together. Why throw it away now? Please, Matthias. Won't you please believe in me?
It's too much. The amount of energy required is more than any one person can handle.
I've done a lot of impossible things recently. Wouldn't you agree?
Additionally, if she dies in the attempt, you will have been proven correct.
Thank you, JKR. While I still believe this to be a fool's errand, it is theoretically possible. I'll trust you to surprise me, Crisbell, for old time's sake.